Oh, Architect. Is this the world that you intended?
That too close! Meh! If we just a bit higher, it would have hit us!
Where did...
More Ardain. Impossible!
Your Majesty, are you hurt?
What happened?
The Titan just released a vast amount of energy from its chest. We think the brownout may be linked to that. Majesty, we strayed off course, but we managed to confirm our current position.
Where are we?
Look!
That's... Again! Curses! More Ardain can't afford to lose any more energy! It's glowing!
Is it going to shoot again? That is not good. The Ardanian Titan is said to be at the end of its lifespan. If it were to release any more of the ether energy stored within its body,
What would happen?
it would collapse, its joints giving way under its own weight.
Now he summons even Titans?
Akos, over there!
What? Uriah? Curse that Amalthus! Is every Titan under his control?
My queen is dead.
The World Tree. More Ardain. Indor. What the blazes is going on out there?
Pandy! This is madness! Does he mean to gather all the Titans in one place?
Akos! Petroka!
Mick?
Go! Go keep Jin and Malo safe!
What is this all of a sudden? We must be ready for the worst.
But what about Indal? They're gathering Titans from...
I'll deal with it. Deal with it? Alone? Don't be a fool. It's fine. I put this all together in the first place, remember? I can control everything from here. Besides, I'm not exactly alone here.
Mick.
Go, and do what I can't. Okay. Petroka!
Petroka!
I love you.
You are so gross, Mick. Make sure you come back alive so I can punch you for saying that.
That's a deal.
The ship, it's...
That shape. It is just like a Titan.
You old fool! Here I come!
So it begins. Now's the time! Let's get after Jin!
But the Titans...
Rex, let's focus on what we can do right now.
Morag?
Don't worry. The Emperor is my brother, after all.
I'm on it.
Yeah! I've had it! You're done!
Your Majesty!
I'm okay. Issue the evacuation order across the capital. All army vessels can be used, including my private ones. Save as many as possible.
You first, sire.
Don't mind me. Hurry, now! Morardane cannot hold, unfortunate though it may be.
Majesty.
Go!
Sir!
Dear sister, if you are there, please, please, save Morardane and the world.
Your Eminence, the foes have been sighted.
The lost technology of Old Torno. How astounding it is that it still works.
Surprised, eh? There are still a few of us hanging on.
A survivor. Flesh eater. You followed him down that dark path.
Huh.
In that case...
Oh, nice try. But that's not gonna work on me. And that's because you and I are the same.
What?
I am a Blade Eater.
Impossible! The Blade Eater technology is not known outside the Praetorium.
You're right. But that doesn't mean you're the only one. Or have you forgotten what you did before implanting your core crystal?
You don't mean you are one of the refugees from back then? But all of them were...
Disposed of, right? Sure, you tried. But some of us weren't about to die that easily. I lived on. You didn't even evacuate them. You're the same as ever, Amalthus. I'm sorry, but this is a fight I can't back down from.
Tantal, too?
Why? Penny!
It's no use. My words can't reach him anymore.
Damn it all! What the hell is the Praetor thinking? At this rate, he'll destroy all rest before Malos does.
Desperation.
What do you mean?
Desperation at not getting the Aegis. That man. What's his plan? Why would he be so intent on obtaining the Aegis?
We've got to do something to stop the Titans fighting.
That's easy to say, but what can we do about it when they're all the way out there?
Got it! The glowing pillars! Just then, when one of the pillars got wrecked, Amalthus's power got weaker for a moment.
So if we smash the pillars, he'll lose control over the Titans.
It's worth a shot. Okay, Mithra?
And we only want to hit the pillars?
Yeah.
It's moving far too much. I can't get a clear shot. This isn't going to work.
Oh, man.
I know. Mithra. What? If we can get a little closer, we might be able to do something.
Is that true, Pyra?
Probably. Think back. Do you remember our fight against Jin? By rewriting the physical laws of the surroundings, we were able to match Jin's speed. If we rewrote them in the same way, in the midst of battle between those two... From our point of view, it'll be like they've frozen in place, huh? Okay. But how do we get there?
Tora, have good suggestion! Poppy! Think you could grab Mithra and Rex and carry up there?
Yes, Poppy can carry 2 people, no problem.
Ta-da! Okay, let's do it. Everyone else after Jin.
Hang on.
We don't have time to argue here. Don't worry. We're gonna make this work, right?
Right.
Rex, please remember, Poppy booster time limited. Understood. We'll get as close as we can.
I guess the only way to go is up. And as I always thought, it's not like it's gonna make things easy. But my god, a lot of things are going down now, and I don't know if this is the game's intention, but I'm assuming so, because this is exactly how.
Okay, bring it on.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather not waste time, even though the game's probably gonna make it. And do you wanna go all the way for a chest? Because you can if you want to. Yeah, sure. It'll give us time to dissect and just talk about what just happened. Monolith, they did a good idea of. I don't know. I wouldn't say making us switch sides so much, because as soon as we arrived in Indor, we got the eerie feeling of like, look, the Praetor Amalthus, there's something creepy about him and I don't like it. so I wouldn't call it a bait and switch, but I find it incredible that even after what Torn has done, i.e. killing us and everything we bit at least I'm rooting for Mikhail now.
Me too.
Yeah. And can I say in a flashback episode, in a flashback in which saw Amalthus, I can definitely understand where his hatred of people at least comes from, because I'll be honest, when he was just bandaging that guy up from an eye injury, and to find out later on that same guy who he helped, possibly even saved a life, I don't know, is now responsible for taking another life, and a mother no less, is like, that's a real switch.
And that baby, I think that was Rex.
Yeah. And I'm gonna find it really ironic if we actually saved Rex, and now apparently we are the biggest thorns in his side. Just having these switches of like, oh, he's a good guy and a bad guy now, but giving them enough reason to make you stop and think, you know what? I can definitely see that. I think that is great storytelling. And the way and the way they do it as well is, I think, is fantastic, because there's no words, there's no dialogue they need to be said. It's a classic example of show don't tell, because we could have had Amalthus and Jin just say yes, my driver got killed, or I saved this guy and he ended up killing someone. No, they showed it, and you can do more, because as another saying goes, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and right then and there, you can see it. Then Tor got knocked off. Great. Oh no, but just seeing Jin lose Laura, seeing how the Praetor discovered a person he saved and ended up killing someone, and the reason why he hated humanity to begin with was seeing his mother's corpse. Like, those visual signs of storytelling is what makes the characters really engaging, and I wouldn't say relatable, but understandable. And if my theory is correct in saying the reason why Amalthus wants to get to Elysium so bad is because he got up there and saw nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe in that sense he's the same way as Rex, but in a bad way. I want to get to Elysium because no one thought it existed, and then to get there and then see nothing, that could possibly driven a guy mad. I can see that. And something I can imagine that's going to drive us mad is that guy. But since he's on his own, I think he can take him. And anyway, it just gives us more time to divulge. And honestly, see the old Torna ship transform into what can only be, I'm gonna say it evolved into a Mech-ail.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was fantastic, and can I say, it's designed from going like say to flight mode to being a full robot. that is, spoiler alert, that's eerie reminiscent of Metalface.
Yeah, it looks like Metalface too.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, that could be just a design coincidence perhaps, but I think it's a really good design choice. There is one thing that I'm worried about though, was the fact that Mikhail is in charge of making sure Laura stays alive, at least for Jin's sake. I'm just hoping nothing bad comes from that. And also, I have to say it because I think it's a funny moment, despite the tense situation. The fact that Mikhail's like, "I love you. I'll kill you for that." It's like, come on, that's really. I know we haven't seen much of Mikhail, but that definitely comes across as something he would say. Oh no, especially since, I mean, let's be honest, they've teased that for a long time. At least in the various one-to-one situations. I think it's just awesome. And also for the, I don't know, just the fact that going back to what I said before about Amalthus letting Rex live, and if it does happen, and there goes Tora. Where is Tora? Oh my god, he's below you. Because there's a platform. Oh my god. You can disengage the fight and pick him up if you want. There we are. That's a bit of a weird thing, and really unlucky if I'll be honest. Really? Oh, there we are. Was that what you were meant to do?
No.
Oh well, at least the robot's following you down now. You have my thanks. You probably haven't focused yet. And with that little oh no, divulges out of the way. Back to my points. I also find it really funny how, even though we didn't see it, apparently the Praetor also caused Mikhail to be a problem with the refugees. That's something that we didn't, at least from my experience, that's not something I remember, but it could have been something that was told in a separate heart or flavor text. I don't know. There is a possibility that we missed it, but I just like the idea that the Praetor has caused all these problems just based on the things that he's done.
Well done. Why not?
Oh no. I'm just trying to think that perhaps maybe, you know, how the religious figure actually turned out to be a bad guy. I know that's not a new thing in RPGs, and you can just look at and as you mentioned before, Final Fantasy X, for example. I know it's been done before, but still.
Never doubted it for a second.
It's just the fact that just based on what the characters have been shown to be like in a cutscene, and a cutscene without dialogue at that, I think that is a strong case of storytelling, because I'll be honest, story of Final Fantasy X, just use that as an example, it was too much talking, and I'll be honest, and you kind of just lose nice heart. Yes, you lose your nice heart by playing Final Fantasy X. I don't know about you, but it drains your soul, that's for damn sure. But regardless, oh no, I just find it amazing, just like the minimal cutscenes that this game has, and the cool biker dudes, I suppose, that drop down from the ceiling, who we're just going to ignore. And apparently not. Well. I guess I just didn't like us ignoring their sweet moves. Who knew robot bikes were so insecure? Okay, fine. I'll make sure next time I look at my bike to say I'm sorry. I just feel like the character development of everyone in this game, I think it's really good. As something I always expect from Monolith. When it comes to narrative, that's where the game shines. And yeah, sure, I do admit, and now we have unique monsters somewhere, but I don't know where. But regardless, yes, the gameplay may have its ups and downs every now and then, and maybe the I can't remember the system. The kindred system might get annoying too quickly and too much, but despite that, the core gameplay and its narrative, it still makes a combined effort. And now we get to see this. Nice laser, nice doses of healing, negative, and you won. Oh no. I'm just wondering, was Amalthus always like this? Because during that flashback scene in which we saw him caring for everyone, saying hi to all the refugees, was that before he climbed the world tree or not?
It might be after, because of all the refugees there.
Possibly. Oh no. And now one thing I'm thinking about is, if this is showing Amalthus being this power hungry hierarchy, religious spearhead, where does that leave Torna? And we can't actually deal with this. Okay, but apparently he can hit us. Fine, I guess the only thing we can do is run away until he leaves us alone. Thank you. And get our refills while you're at it. And some of the hitboxes and hit detections might be a little weird, and maybe the audio needs a bit of a fix. But overall, though, the hidden doors are just jerkish. Yes, that's my overall opinion on Xenoblade 2. 0 out of 10. Too many annoying doors. Oh no! I feel like it kind of reminds me of I don't know what site it was, but I think someone gave. Can't remember what it was. I think it was a Pokemon game of some sort, in which they gave it a low score, and one of its literal point was too much water. So I think I think it was Pokemon Alpha Sapphire or Mega Ruby. Just said too much water. 0 out of 10, and Bridget shaking at that thought.
Well, she was shaking when she was in a fountain earlier. She does not like water.
No. Ah, so that's a unique prick, and it's a big box. And you spirit it through the wall. Now he knows how it feels. I will say though, good sir, you have nice sheen on your legs. I don't think I think unless your legs can somehow deflect weapons, I think you're screwed.
I noticed that Taurus is wow a lot more when Morag's out.
Yeah, maybe he's just amazed at Morag. I mean, let's face it, we haven't used Morag much in this playthrough, and I feel that's just a crying shame. Because I feel like her agility and constant attacks, it would have definitely helped us. And you know what? That's one of the best parts of Xenoblade game, because you can play different segments of it, and there's many other ways in which you can play it. I know that's that's a common thing you could say about a lot of RPGs, but Xenoblade just has this kind of aura around it where it just feels kind of unique to do so. Whether you would like to go back to previous places and just wreck shop, like say level 61s, and just go back and go back to that one guy in Gormont who's level 8 who gave us a lot of trouble, be like one hit him, or just exploring and finding new bits of detail in the game, because every time that we have replayed the original Xenoblade, each playthrough we always find just maybe that little bit, the little thing that we didn't notice beforehand, and Xenoblade just has that in spades. And Percy, yes, I would have preferred a bigger art palette, but you know what? It's minimizing attack options, but extending more ways in which you can attack you using them. And I just think in the way that Xenoblade's done it, it is a lot to grasp. I mean, because the fact that you have to say, especially if you have not played the original a Xenoblade game before, you have to say, oh, okay, fine. What's break? What's topple? What's launch? What's smash? Where they all go together? Oh God, how? It can be a lot to handle. This guy has a lot of orbs to go through.
I know, that's why I started a chain attack.
Well, I say go for it.
Tora, keep up.
Tora right here! Are you ready for Poppy's full capabilities?
Morag, show us how it's done.
Very well.
The way is clear.
And another one. Wolfrey!
I'll try.
Tora, keep up.
Tora, right on time. Reporting in.
Morag, show us how it's done.
I won't hold back.
And another one. Mithra!
Just let me handle it.
Tora, keep up.
Tora, right here. Poppy QT operating at max power.
Another thing, another thing that I think the chain attack system, yes, it is a little different from the original, focusing on elements. But I have to. What the hell is he doing? It's like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Well, he is haywire Phoebus.
True, and he's indeed going haywire. Oh no, but the chain the chain attack system and the blade combo system, they can be a bit difficult to comprehend. Thank you. It can be a little bit hard to get a hold of, but once you do them correctly, they are really satisfying to do. Because I can not fathom the happiness I feel when getting a chest in an opening door. But regardless, just the way. Hello, Mikhail. I hope things are going well. I mean, just spectacles like this. I'm sorry for me if me gushing about Xenoblade is getting a bit tiresome to some people watching, but just seeing something like this is definitely a spectacle to behold. You've got to admit, and it seems like we have a lot of stuff going our way.
And arrived. Oh, this is where we were going.
Well, no, we have to save people. Mithra, I feel it's a bit insincere. And yes, maybe I feel, maybe I feel like I am a bit redundant in time, and I apologize for that, but still. This game just continues to amaze me, or at least impress me in a lot of ways. And this is what I was referring to when a kindred system just might get a tad too much. Mikhail, do you want to help us out, mate? Just once. A little punch. A little bit of a punch would go a long way. I tell you. Please, that's wrong. I want to go on the very least.
Why here? Denial protocol. No time to rest, Rex.
That's my bad, Tora.
Thank you.
Tora in bad shape.
I think we're all in bad shape.
Touchdown.
We're doing this.
Why not? Darn. Why here?
Thanks, game.
Tora made things a little easier for you.
Well,
Next time,
that's.
we won't lose.
You're right, Poppy. next time we probably won't. But I think we'll save that for next time because I feel like I've gushed enough on the scenery. I mean, Jesus Christ, with no music like this, she definitely gives the esteem of a big fight.
It almost feels like we're in the middle of Sword Valley in the beginning of the first one. Just so much explosions and so much fighting, and you're all in the middle of it.
Yeah, and how fitting if you look to your left, there's a bionic giant, and a metal giant. It's like this is a sequel to something.
And it's always scary to see those titans moving as well.
Oh yeah, in the original it was. I mean, you asked for it, and now, well, here you go. You have not one, but you have 2 and 3 titans moving. And Mikhail is punching his lights out. So, anyway, enough spectacles. I think we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this fight will still be going on.